Hey guys, it's Brendan and Jace from Heartbreaker Guitars Las Vegas, and today we got something very cool from McPherson Guitars. Welcome back to the Heartbreaker YouTube channel, and today, Jace, we've got something ridiculous from McPherson Guitars.
This just came in the door like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and it is actually a stunner. I'm going to give you a quick preview and then we'll get up close and personal with it. But this is a black and white ebony over a Swiss Moonspruce top.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is just gorgeous.
It is. It is. Ebony's heavy, so it's got some heft to it. I would say this thing's probably around 6 pounds. I mean, it's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those of you not familiar with McPherson Guitars, Matt McPherson has some really unique design features to it. First thing is the cantilevered fingerboard, where if you zoom in close, you can see that the fingerboard is actually elevated from the soundboard. And what that does is it actually frees up vibration on the soundboard so it doesn't get dampened at all when, like with a traditional guitar where the fingerboard lays flat on the soundboard. The other thing is the elevated sound hole here. Most guitars, as you know, located right here in the center of the guitar, but according to Matt McPherson, that's the sweet spot generating the best, sweetest tone on the entire soundboard. So he has elevated to right here and thereby freeing up the sweet spot of the guitar. So without further ado, Jace, you mind giving us a little sample on this one?
Sure thing. One thing that you didn't mention that we can't actually see, we can't get an angle of, is the bracing on these. So they employ what is called overpass, underpass bracing, which, I'll throw a picture of it up in the video here, but essentially the braces do not touch each other. They sit in this kind of, again, overpass, underpass, and it essentially leads to less sound absorption and just sort of continues accomplishing the goal of increasing the vibration of the instrument as much as possible.
Anyway, let's hear this thing.
Alrighty.
First impressions?
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, every single time that we get a McPherson in here, I'm just kind of amazed at the sustain, the clarity, the fullness of the sound. No matter what the wood types are either. Obviously, everything's going to have a slightly different accent depending on whether you've got, you know, darker wood or lighter wood or whatever have you. But I will say that with this ebony here, there's a real low-end resonance that I'm getting. That low end feels very prominent and resonant and clear and
not
you know,
muddy.
Yeah, exactly. And you get it sounds really good. But let's go ahead and do some with a pick as well here.
Yeah, you know, Jace, two things really stand out to me. The balance, you know, when you play a full chord, I can hear the high string as well as I can hear the low string and everything in between. Balance, and you mentioned clarity, but my goodness, yes, clarity.
Yeah.
Even when you're banging some big chords, which we'll play in a minute here, it just, you hear every note.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Every nuance.
Yeah, and very responsive to different levels of dynamic as well, because obviously you can, you know, a light strum here.
But yet, even though it's a light strum, it still sounds meaty.
Exactly.
You know?
And then the harder you dig in.
You know, we were
Incredible.
talking about the fit and finish, the construction of the guitar. You know, Jace and I, we've become experts at examining these guitars for flaws and defects, because every guitar that comes in has to be thoroughly gone over.
Right.
I don't think I've ever found a defect, exposed to glue, shards of wood, any defect. These things are made with perfection in mind, and I think they achieve it, Jay.
Very meticulous, yeah, just absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely inspired, and I think Matt McPherson has created something very special here.
I do too. So much dynamics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This was the McPherson 4.5. And Jace, I don't know if we mentioned it, but 4.5 refers to the depth of the guitar, the distance from top to bottom.
Yep, 4.5 deep.
Yeah, 4.5 is probably the most popular. They make a 3.5, a 4, 4.5, and a 5. But I think this is probably the most popular, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's kind of a nice, you know, mid position, I would say.
Yeah, it's not as big as a Dread, but it definitely feels substantial.
Yeah, it's got all the bass you need, got all the high end you need, and pretty versatile for a lot of different playing styles.
Yeah, let's get one last close up of that ebony, because I'm just enthralled by that. That is awesome. And the sides. And you look at the purfling here; it's just so well done. And the ebony binding. Yeah. Anyway. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the McPherson 4.5. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. That's Jace. I'm Brendan. This is Rebel, signing off from Las Vegas, Nevada. Take care.